The Big 12 Player of the Year, leading Texas Tech to the...
That Williams injured his ankle. Thinks he's thinking about, how do I help my team?
Yeah, Chris, they don't have to worry about getting in on Selection Sunday. They know they'll be in, but they...
To dwindle, we'll see if that lack of production off the bench hurts this team tonight because...
Yes. Kerwin Walton, 3th win of the season. Norchad Omier goes to work down low.
Man, he is very early on for the Baylor Bears.
Rolling to the basket, JT top in the flood. And Chance McMillan led the way for Texas Tech with 19, hitting 5.
Norchad Omier down low underneath the hoop.
JT Toppin stepping out for 3.
The opportunity to be a champion comes few and far between during the game. You get a chance in the NCAAs.
And a strong move to beat the shot clock.
And every time he's gotten close to the basket, it has worked.
JT Toppin at this end of the... And the reverse miss by Robert Wright III inside.
Rule number 1 in college basketball, it happens every game. But do not...
After missing their first shot, has made 5 in a row, 6 in a row, 3rd.
Could win a national championship. They can be a Final Four team in San Antonio, Texas. Great Mir, though, because he's been the guy that's been getting after it.
Jalen Celestine missing everything on the... Got Drew to deal with against one of his former assistants, who he's got a losing record against. In his 2nd season at Texas Tech, has had a good run. A former Baylor guard. Elijah Hawkins stumbling.
JT Toppin out of the game.
But attacking the basket, Federico.
Strong roll of the basket. A little bit stronger with Federico because he cannot pick and pop.
Wasn't a travel. Jaden Nunn draws a foul.
Been authentic and real, and it's one of the reasons why he's related so well to his...
He's in Waco coaching Baylor. Christian Anderson, the freshman from deep. And
look out.
Norchad. They've assisted. A step back from Jaden Nunn. And the VJ Edgecombe just picked up his 2nd foul.
But Norchad Omier, who's absolutely been eating up Texas Tech early in this game.
Not just because of the player that he is. JT Toppin in the lane. On the deck, Jalen Toppin, 72% from the line. 3rd in the Big 12 in scoring.
Double-doubles, and he's just been outstanding, continuing to feel comfortable and confident.
Go to Lubbock. Freshman for Baylor in the key, Robert Wright III. Tough runner, and Robert Wright is able to get it to go. And the Bears last night had 42 points in the paint against Kansas State.
Facilitator, but has grown in confidence in that 3-point shot as the season's gone on. He's been...
Jeremy Roach trying to weave his way in. Pulled down by...
He's trying to stop Norchad Omier at one end of the floor. This has been an individual matchup with him to the paint, because once you get that 2nd touch in the paint, you know that you're going to get something really good.
Williams the miss, but got his own miss. And the putback off the heel of the rim, but another offense.
That shot attempt, really good job relocating after the kickout.
He was clearly too close to the back.
This Texas Tech team can really shoot the ball. As a team, 38% from beyond.
5 on the shot clock. Norchad Omier, and a foul as Jason.
And a very good player who has hit big shots. Go back to their win at...
With his 2 fouls, 10:24 left in the half. And the Love, he'd shot 6 free throws all season, was 2 for 6, but he made both.
Put him on the ball as much so he can't get attacked and pick up a 3rd foul.
Inside rebound.
Conference Player of the Year diving out of bounds to secure this extra possession.
Darian.
And you've seen it now in the last couple of possessions.
VJ Edgecombe is first.
9 minutes left to go here in the 1st half, and they've already got 9 threes.
We thought
means that you're playing catch-up.
VJ Edgecombe down the lane, gliding in. Norchad
Here carves out so much space to get the offensive board.
10-3 for the Red Raiders.
Not slow down Texas Tech right now.
VJ Edgecombe on a step through, and he's fouled.
He got injured here a year ago. Hasn't been exactly right. The focus is on the NCAA tournament. I'm working with you. I feel better sitting down here next to you. It's just, you bring out the best in me, Roxy. You bring out the best of him. The last couple of possessions, much more assertive in trying to...
2 fouls. How do you manage the rest of the half, protecting him so he doesn't get... First turnover by Texas Tech, and it spins out.
And it's disadvantage. If he has a disadvantage, he's going to look for the advantage spot that he has out on the floor. But Federico's standing behind him, allowing him to push him out of the way. That is an absurd number.
Baylor shooting down by VJ Edgecombe, and a foul on Kerwin Walton of the Red Raiders. All the way to the bucket,
jump ball.
And the arrow stick to go to the Final Four. JT Toppin doing what he does. Go for Jeremy.
What's great is that Toppin slowly started working his way away from the hoop. That was a late closeout.
Three! Jeremy Roach had some space, missing the three, and Darian Williams three. Hands of Norchad Omier.
To go in, he backs away, and then when you expose the ball.
Yeah. And that's why he's probably going in the top fools. Then at 8.
All game long.
All season long.
Double-doubles.
And Norchad Omier is clutching. They've been missing for about a month. That's a three by JT. Be a three.
About Houston, we talk about Florida, Alabama. We hard has gotten their opportunity to shine here in the first 20.
Best shooter probably on the roster has not contributed. 1 for 2 for Hawk.
And wedges them out so that he can create space to go get the off-spec Armando Bacon. But any list you pass Tim Duncan on, you've done something really well.
From 3. Deep 3. 13 of 20 right as Baylor counters. And it's deflected out. Will stay at VJ Edgecombe gets loose. And the Reapkins
is asking guys to move, and nobody's cutting and moving without the ball.
Kerwin Walton fires from the corner. Around, wait till the shot clock's about to expire, throw up the 3 and have it go. And 1.
Lane in that gap for him to attack and get downhill.
23 for Norchad Omier.
Defense.
Slipping inside, and Omier fouls. Transfer from Drake. Averaging 8 points per game off the bench for Grant. Edgecombe skips to the bucket, and it rattles in.
Now, this is an interesting lineman as the potential guy that can take over this game.
Norchad
got a couple stops in a row.
VJ Edgecombe rims out a 3.
Is okay running the wing and throwing it ahead.
And a foul is weaving his way.
The top of his jersey in extreme discomfort.
Well, that would definitely change. Millen is out, and it's your time. You've got to make sure that you step up. To add those 2 names, plus the fact that JT Toppin's on the bench, Grant McCaslin usually
down. Tough, deep 3, short from a...
Williams was waking his way back up the bench. Norchad Omier does so many positive winning plays during the course of the game.
For their last 5 shots and trimmed what was a 15-point deficit to 8. Getting inside, and the fadeaway short for back to a double-digit lead for Texas Tech. Norchad Omier, the step through and the power.
In transition and run right into that little arc in the center of the floor. And just
Norchad Omier. VJ Edgecombe in transition. Lays it in.
He's done it his entire career, and he puts you on the island of Omier. And that
the contributions of Norchad Omier is Kerwin Walton missing a 3. There's Omier the rebound.
That's a double.
Game the closest Baylor has been since it was 25-18.
So
but now it's a 9-point game. He has 11 assists with his 10. Robert Wright, but a hold is called on Baylor, and it's on Jeremy Roach.
Somebody's got to attack, as we've seen them do throughout the course of the game. Hawking things at the cup like they've been able to exploit with JT Toppin.
Down. Darian Williams has to launch. Norchad 2-man game. And it's tipped out of bounds by Texas Tech. As Norchad Omier gets that one to crawl in. And the reach in, foul number 3 on Norchad with his reaction to the foul call. Darian Williams missing the 3.
Individual workout. Brett McCaslin said he's got no ego. He just wants to work and get better.
4 fouls. And Robert Wright getting a breather. Where's the offense? Here he is. Jalen Celestine in and out on the 3. That all 4 of Norchad Omier's fouls have come here in the second half. VJ Edgecombe missing from the corner. Tips. Elijah Hawkins missing a deep 3, but to the offense.
Start with Langston Love being out. 1-3-1 defense. Buried right now.
step back. And the miss as Jaden Nunn was trying to get to the bucket. And now Jeremy to wrap up the quarterfinals later tonight. The Cats are a 5. Gets led the entire way. JT Toppin at the high post. Up and under with the right hand.
Very rarely gets knocked off his line.
And the follow-away, Jaden Nunn. Kerwin Walton playing for Texas Tech with 4 fouls. Darian Williams battling through an injury as Toppin with the miss. Pull-up jumper, Jeremy Roach.
Point shooting.
Open 3 miss, the back tap. JT Toppin on the baseline, and he's forced underneath.
Stay another beat and allow Hawkins to recover fully. Otherwise, it was
bonus now, the Red Raiders. And JT Toppin nails the front end.
A lot of the reboundings, the second chance points that have been able to be manufactured with North Shadowmere. He was being funneled to the end line, which acts as an additional defense.
Night of Kerwin Walton has come to an end here with 5:16. Roach lost his footing.
Oh, wow.
And in display.
Roach had lost his footing and was already going down.
1-and-1. Roach 4 for 4 from the line. There's the miss. Foul trouble on both sides. Jeremy Roach, North Shadowmere. Christian Anderson, too strong. And the rebound. DJ Edgecombe, challenged, missed.
Seeing that just rip and go at Jeremy Roach. Williams.
JT Toppin rattles out the rebound. Robert Wright III gets his own miss. It's stripped.
They didn't get anything out of it. They popped Celestine.
Miss. Toppin inside. Toppin leans in. Gets his own miss. Loose ball picked up and Chris third. The kick. Corner 3. And a miss from Jaden Nunn.
And then I'm looking to drive right away here. If you're Baylor, you're looking to get out.
Robert Wright III lays it in. Timeout Baylor.
In the defensive transition to get below the level of the ball. Excellent.
This is the closest Baylor has been since the Bears.
It disrupted the ability to get wide open looks and got 2 to him, and then he kicked to a wide open 3.
And pass for Kevin Overton, and he's fouled, and we'll get to the line. I should say. And that makes it a
worst case scenario. You want to get to the free throw line at the other end of the floor.
Overton makes Jaden Nunn. 3. No timeouts for Baylor. It into Elijah Hawkins, and he's fouled by Robert Wright with 11. Look at.
Again, you're not going to foul if you're Texas Tech right now with 11 seconds left to go in this. It's a 2-possession contest.
And it is. The next foul, it's a 2-shot foul, as that puts Texas Tech into the double bonus.
If you foul, here comes the big question, is of Baylor knocking down a 3-point shot.
Missed.
Doors open.
Clinging to the lead. He missed both. North Shadowmere the rebound.
What a game. How entertaining was that? At halftime, you and I